Everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today is Friday, which means, of course, we are going to be doing another Dungeons & Dragons description video. And today is on the Prestige class of the Peregrine Runner. Yep, so, basically, what is this class about? Well, first off, you gotta be a Goliath to get in, so only Goliaths. Well, the class is basically designed as, Goliaths, they're kind of the tribe pack. That's how they live. They live in little tribes. Well, these guys' job is basically to be the scout. They, run out and, scout ahead, see what's up. And then they also, run to the neighboring, like if there's an attack or something, they have to relay that information quick, or get, if they have to, go to a neighboring village like dwarves or humans or wherever, they got to tell them, or other Goliath tribes, they got to communicate. Basically, their job is to be the runner, because that's how they communicate information. So basically, they're going to be the fastest of the Goliaths. Generally, barbarian would be the opening class. Ranger's not a bad way to go either. I personally think they say rogue, which isn't bad, but they get the skills up a rogue. Holy crap. I'll talk about that here in a sec, because they got a lot of good skills. But with Ranger, that can help meet a lot of the requirements. Plus, Rangers get a few spells like healing. Plus, as I mentioned in another video, there's a spell called Long Strider, which gives you a 10-foot speed boost, which would be nice to combo with all the other speed boosts you'd be getting with this. So, personally, I'd say, combo it with Ranger Barbarian. Maybe just do like one level Barbarian, the rest Ranger. That's how I do it personally. That'd be kind of a cool way to do it, I think. If you guys got something else, let me know. But anyways, so let's look at the requirements here. You got to be a Goliath, like I said. Base attack bonus +4. Not that hard. You could get that in like 3 levels if you did the Barbarian Ranger combo. That wouldn't be enough to actually get any of the Ranger spells or a lot of the other good Ranger stuff. Oh, and another thing, I'll get to that in a sec. So it also requires climb 9 ranks, diplomacy 4 ranks, handle animal 4 ranks, and jump 9 ranks. So climb 9 ranks you can easily get with the Barbarian or the Ranger. Diplomacy 4 ranks is going to be tricky either way. They mentioned Bard, but Bard's got a lot of other options. Handle animal 4 ranks. Very easy to get with the Ranger, not as much with the Barbarian, but that's only 4 ranks. And jump 9 ranks. So climb and jump. So you'd have to it'd take at least 5 levels to get that. Actually 6 levels, yeah. So you can get the base attack bonus real easy. You'll get that long before you actually get that other stuff. Oh, and then endurance and run, which endurance, I believe, Rangers just get endurance, so that'll save you having to take a feat if you go the Ranger option. And run, that just lets you move faster. Well, it lets you run at like 5 times normal speed instead of 4, so that's kind of cool. So what do these guys? So that's what it takes to get in there. Let's see what they get. So let's go about skills. I don't do that a lot, but these guys get a lot of interesting skills. First off, they get 6+ int, which is pretty high. You don't see that a lot. They get a ton of skills as class skills, a lot like the Ranger, and one which not the Ranger, a lot like the Rogue. One that Rogues don't even get. One that is mostly just for bards, which is why they say bards, because these guys, they interact with a lot of people. Their job is to be the face of the Goliaths. And that is actually speak language. That is a rare skill to see as a class skill. You almost never see that. Like I say, the Bard's one of the few. These guys got it. So that's pretty cool, I think. Second, they don't get any armor proficiencies, but they'll likely already have some of that. They get Mountain Stride, which basically lets them move in a lot of mountainous terrain as easily as if it wasn't mountainous terrain. So that's pretty cool. They get a Peregrine Companion, which basically it's like an animal companion, but it's very specific. It has to be this Peregrine Hawk, which is actually a pretty good scout. Not a bad companion to go with. Another reason why I said Ranger, because Rangers get animal companions, and what you can do is you can either go with the hawk and let them the ranger levels, which are basically count as half druid, as you know, would stack with these levels, which would count full, and you can get it that way. Or you can just go, I want 2 animal companions. I'll take the Peregrine fox from this class, and not fox, hawk from this class, and then I'll get something else with my ranger. You can go that option too. You can even go with like a second hawk or something. Really make it interesting. Then you got they get skirmish, which is pretty cool. They get that at 2nd, 6th, and 10th level. Basically, they get an extra 1d6 damage on any attack where they moved at least 10 feet. It's kind of like a sneak attack, but they just have to move, and they can do it on multiple times per round, which is pretty nice. At least it sounds from the reading of it. It might only be once a turn, but it's a pretty nice thing, even if it's just once a turn. In addition, at 4th and 8th levels, they get +1 to AC when they move at least 10 feet. They get great stamina, which basically it lets them not get tired very easily. So yeah, basically it makes it so that they don't get tired so they don't get fatigued. And if they should get exhausted, they just get fatigued instead. Then they get slow fall. It's very similar to the monks. Basically, it just drops out some of their like if they fall from 50 feet, it only counts as if they fell from 30. It's only if they're next to a rock. Basically, they grab onto the rock there and just kind of claw their way down. That's basically how that one works. They also get, and that goes up as it starts out with just 20 feet, but I think they can lose off 50 feet from off their effective fall by grabbing the rock and just basically gripping it like that. Anyways, they get climb speed. Basically, they can get a 20-foot climb speed, which, if they use the climb speed, then they don't even have to make checks, but it also gives them bonuses if they do make checks so that they can go even faster than their speed. So if they were trying to use their land speed. And that actually goes up to 40 feet, which is faster than the natural speed, although if you take, these other things like, if you have the barbarians fast move, that'll bump you to 40, and then these guys get fast movement, so these guys actually would be going up to 50 essentially if they did that way, 60 if you did long strider. They go fast. So the 40-foot move speed is still going to be the climb speed is still going to be a little slow compared to what you normally go at, but yeah. And then they get inexhaustible stamina at 9th level, which is really awesome. Basically, it means that they never get tired, and they're actually immune to all forms of fatigue. So they could just run 24/7 and never get tired. They're just that crazy. I think they're even immune to like touch of fatigue and stuff like that. That like spells that hit them with that doesn't even affect them. So they definitely have their advantages. Like I say, they'd be pretty good as they're runners. They really are. If you wanted to play as one as a character, that could be done. You kind of need the right campaign setting for that, like something that is going to use a lot of where a runner is going to actually be handy. So something where you're going to be doing a lot of overland travel, particularly mountain type of travel. Stuff like that. If you have a lot of that could actually be a pretty valid player option. Maybe you're just, you're with a tribe and working with some outside, working with an adventurer group, helping them out or something. I don't know. There's a lot of ways you can pull things off. I mean, I can only come up with so much creative juice just off the top of my head. I'm sure you guys got way more. I mean, I only got the one head. I don't know how many of you guys are watching, but I'm sure you're there. With all your guys' heads, you can come up with more stuff. So basically, I think that's really all there's to talk about with these guys. So if you're new to this channel or you haven't subscribed yet, definitely want to hit that subscribe button, because we got another one of these videos coming every Friday. Plus, we have Naruto character reviews every Saturday, and every Sunday we have videos as well. And I'm going to be increasing that schedule. It's probably already been done by the time this is posted. So definitely want to subscribe. And if you like this video, definitely want to give it a share so your friends can see it. And of course, as always, leave comments down below and we can geek out about this. But anyways, I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you.